A lot of you have asked in the comments what I think of baritone guitars in the different guitar videos that I've done on this channel. So today, for the first time, we're finally checking out a baritone guitar. Hoxey Guitars sent this neck over to me and I put it on my Telecaster. It's a 27-inch scale. So we're going to check out a couple different tunings, check out some riffs, and go over all of the specs of this guitar. If you want to know more about this neck, there's a link in the description to the Hoxey Guitars website. And before we start the video, I'm really curious to know if you've ever tried out a baritone guitar for doom metal or stoner rock, or just played one in general. Let's go ahead and start off by hearing what this guitar sounds like in B standard. One of the big perks of a baritone longer scale is that you can tune your guitar lower without the strings being really flappy. So we're going to hear it in B standard today, A standard, and then drop G. And after we check out this first riff, I'm going to come back and go over all of the specs of this guitar neck. So Hoxey Guitars sent this neck over so that I could finally check out a baritone guitar on the channel. So let me tell you a little bit about this Hoxey Guitars Telecaster conversion neck. They're made in USA and they have guitar necks in stock, ready to ship next day. And they also have a custom shop where you can fully pick every detail of the guitar neck. And currently Hoxey Guitars is the only licensed Fender replacement neck manufacturer. They actually have a really cool heel design on the back that has 6 holes, so it'll fit the modern Telecasters as well that have the curved neck pocket in the back, or it'll fit the standard classic Telecaster neck pocket. This neck is made out of aluminum. It has the Telecaster headstock and string trees on the headstock, and I went with the hip shot locking tuners. I think they're really good for stability. On the back of the neck, it is hollowed out just like the heel to reduce the weight a little bit. It weighs just under 2 pounds without the tuners installed. Once I got the tuners on this, it was 2 pounds 7 ounces. It has black Graphtec nut, that's what I went with. A 9.5-inch radius on the fingerboard, and again it's a 27-inch baritone skim. I went with the black block inlays down the neck and the black side dot markers, and it has stainless steel frets. For this one, to help reduce the weight, I went with the chambered neck option. So underneath the fretboard, the neck is chambered, so you reduce the weight a little bit so you don't get the neck dive that is really common with a lot of bolt-on aluminum guitar necks. I went with the mirror polish on the fretboard and the neck just because I thought it would look really good on this Telecaster. If you check out the website, you can get these necks fully customized, so you can get them in a matte satin finish, which feels really good to play. You can get the satin finish on the back of the neck but have the fretboard polished, the mirror polish like this one here. If you want one just like this one, it's a mirror polish on the fretboard and the back of the neck, and they also have options to get it anodized so you can get it in different colors. The profile on the back of the neck is a modern C shape, so it feels really similar to a stock Telecaster neck. When I've been playing this one, I've been really liking the way it feels. It's not too fat, it's not too skinny. I'm really happy with the way this guitar turned out. Baritone guitar necks aren't your thing. They also make these in a 25.5-inch standard Fender Telecaster scale. They also have them for Stratocasters and a bunch of different other guitars that you can check out on the website. With that being said, let's check out some more riffs. In the next clip, I tune this one full step down to A standard, which is lower than I usually tune any of my guitars. While you're checking out this riff, drop a comment below and let me know again what you think about baritone guitars, or just what you think of my new project guitar that I put together. Alright, that was this guitar in A standard. We're going to continue to go lower. In this next clip, I dropped the 6th string down one more full step, so it's in drop G tuning. I think with the single coil pickups and the aluminum neck, the tone is still really clear and not super muddy. We're going to check out the next song clip, and if you are checking out the website and specking out a guitar neck for yourself, why don't you drop a comment below and let me know what you came up with. I'm Jason from Fuzzlord. I really appreciate you watching this video, and big thanks to Hoxey Guitars for sending over this guitar neck. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I haven't used a baritone guitar on this channel, and it's not usually something I went for. But after playing this one, I can easily say that I really like the way that the strings feel in lower tunings. I use low tunings a lot on my guitars, but the strings often get pretty flappy, especially because I don't go overkill on my string gauges. One last thing that I wanted to point out about this guitar is that the nut that it came with fit the strings perfectly. A big problem with a lot of guitar players that are going for low tunings on their guitars is they're trying to put basically baritone gauge strings on guitars that were meant for Ernie Ball slinkies. When I strung this up with baritone light strings from D'Addario, they fit perfectly. If you've been curious about an aluminum guitar neck for your next guitar project, check out that link in the description to Hoxey Guitars, especially if you're converting a Telecaster over to a baritone. Again, they do make these in a 25.5-inch scale length also. So whether you fully customize one like I did for this video, or if you go for the one that's $399 with the satin finish, I think you're really going to like how they feel. I want to give a big thanks to all of the Patreon supporters that help make what I do here on this channel possible, whose names I'm running on the screen right now, as well as a big special thank you to J Kid, Rustin, Jonas, and Corey. I'll catch up with everybody in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this guitar neck, even if it's just what do you think of the look of this guitar or any of the audio clips that I did in this video. If you want more info on the guitar neck, check out the link to Hoxey guitars in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you liked this video, check out some of the other videos, and I'll talk to you in the comments and see you in the next video.